so nice, this game. It's so nice just looking at the attack sequence. Thing of beauty. Anyway, welcome back. This is Psyvariar 2 on the Sega Dreamcast. I'm going to do a double bill tonight. Psyvariar 2 and Shikigami no Shiro 2. A little look at the hardware. Software, so it's Psyvariar 2, and then that one's Shikigami no Shiro 2. These in the collection for a number of years now. So yeah, what to say about this game? It's Sega Naomi game. Naomi was, of course, a gorgeous arcade platform. This one's back from 2003. Playing a bit of Dreamcast at the moment because I've been setting up the Dreamcast in the streaming setup, and quite happy with how it's working on OBS. It's quite easy to stream with a Dreamcast. Just got to set up your RGB through whatever you can use. You can use an RGB cable if you have to. You can use a 15-pin sub 15. So I don't really need to do any configs, but you know, we haven't started yet, so I might give myself 5 lives because I think I prefer to, yeah. So what I prefer to do, that's interesting, look, fun. What I prefer to do is not continue, maybe have a couple of games of it. I'm not going to kind of go for it too much on this stream. I'm going to enjoy playing it. So yeah, buzz type, shooting type, go with the shooting type. So, absolutely love this game. It's one of the best. I think it's better looking than Ikaruga. Controversial maybe. The reason I love it so much is because it's got this amazing buzz system. So that's kind of focused fire. That's not the buzz system. That's just sort of firing. Your hitbox is 1 pixel. I understand from just reading the fan page about it. 1 pixel. That's all you've got, which is a good thing. Oh dear. That's proving it. Hey, John Zoni, nice to see you. How's it going? How's it going in? I'm trying to remember where you live. I don't know why that's important, but I always like to try and remember. Eastbourne, is it? Am I down there? Possibly a bit nearer Brighton. Possibly nearer. Anyway, so welcome. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Just really trying to get some good runs on this fine game, and the other one in the stream title, Shiro. Have you got this on any platforms? Have you got this on the PlayStation or the Xbox or even the Dreamcast? I imagine you may well have this on the Dreamcast, or even indeed the prequel as well, because who hasn't played the prequel? I actually got rid of it. I did have it on the PlayStation too, but I don't know why I got rid of it really. Memorable effect. Memorable everything really on this game. I was just saying before you joined, I thought it's just an amazing game. I mean, you know, it's got to make allowances for maybe not every boss looking as absolutely, wiggling. And that's what's fun, right? And so what you really want, look at that, is a good joystick. You really need a good joystick in this. Bloody hell. You don't really expect that, do you, from your first boss? Good evening, Sega Socks. Just popping in. Nice to see you, Daz. Nice to see you. I imagine Leicester City are playing tonight, otherwise you wouldn't be watching, or maybe you are. Maybe it's a lower league. Dean Campbell, good evening. I'm overwhelmed by the number of viewers on this stream. But we've got some good games anyway, for me. And I've got my headphones back on. I've had a real issue with my audio the last couple of weeks. Laptops, they just have a mind of their own. It just, for some reason, decided to uninstall all of its audio drivers. So I lost my input jack function, so I just eventually found out how to what I needed to reinstall, got them back working again. I have to say, I prefer it. The sound was terrible in the last couple. I deleted the last one because it was just naff. The stream that was, not the audio. Comments might be read out before New Year's Eve. You're off the hook for obviously any sort of concentration-related research and moderation tonight, Daz, if you're watching the football. I'm not even expecting you to be watching or even listening, so you deign to comment, you'll be very welcome. Who you have. Yeah, level 2. And that warning, haven't you seen that somewhere before? Almost identical to Ikaruga. I wonder, are there any similarities? You love Castle Shikigami, yeah, that's a top game. This one, I'd say, I mean, the reason I decided to stream both of these tonight is because I bought them round about the same time. Round about the same time. And I remember just thinking, I'm spoiled. I've just got so many good games on this Dreamcast. Just couldn't keep up with how good they were, and I've never really kept up with it because, God, you really thankful of your one hitbox on this game. I did give myself 5 lives. I got a bit of a right. This time I have got I'm going to use the smart bomb. What a smart bomb that is! Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I'm almost dead. I've got 3 smart bombs left. And I'm almost fragged. So yeah. Anyone else who owns this game or has played it, do leave a comment if it's something you want to talk about. Maybe you had a kind of particularly good game at this once, which is stuck in your mind. I don't know, I like all these Dreamcast shooters. Once this Dreamcast gets plugged in, difficult to really switch it over for anything else. You get rather spoiled, don't you? I mean, look at that. Absolutely stunning. I'll tell you what, the PC Engine's never looked the same since, has it? Okay. Caravan shooting action on the PC Engine. It might be good for a laugh. Certainly quite get the same kind of adrenaline rush as you do in these games. I'm going to have to use my smart bomb again because maybe I might get an extra life at 500k, but who knows? 500k. Oh, I'm on my way out. That's what I'm trying to say. Struggling with my words. So difficult, isn't it? Tell you what. Something all us shooting game fans have in common is we must be masochists. I mean, look at that. That's such a similar alien to like is it the first boss in Ikaruga? I think it might be level 2, the one with the sort of trays that you have to shoot. Yeah, the second level one, a bit of beige and brown in it. Just some concentrated fire. So from what I have, I mean that I had no chance today, but what an amazing boss. I'm not going to continue, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to rewind, I'm going to play again. That's the kind of stream this is. Not about like waging war on the game at all costs. Maybe have another go at this with a different ship or something. I quite like that ship. Got ranking 15. I don't think I played this. I've got Psyvariar Delta. Couldn't get into it. Psyvariar Delta, I've heard of that. Just look that up quickly in this brief break. Is that a top-down? I haven't played that. Yeah, it's a top-down. Oh, it looks rather nice. Looks pretty cool. I think I might have to check that out. It's for the Switch as well, obviously. How come you didn't get into it then? I'm not watching any gameplay video, obviously. It'd be a poor show watching someone's YouTube video whilst making a YouTube video. But no, it looks good, I have to say. Let's go for this guy. Something about the accuracy, because the screen is so full of bullets. There is something about the enormous level of accuracy that you have to play with. Yeah, this ship's moving really slow. Isn't a bad thing, actually. Not a bad thing. Because you're basically doing movements that are within a millimetre or so of dying. You've got to basically have your eye on the corner of your ship when you're moving, and it doesn't help if you're moving too fast. It never does. Although the Mega Drive owners will be regretting the lack of a speed option. Well-worn phrase. Buzz chain 230. Level 9. Not sure what that is in the corner. All these sorts of things. Easy. How come that was easy? Maybe I didn't meet the conditions for ramping it up. Oh, that's nice. So this one was buzz mode, wasn't it? Rather than shooting mode. That's right. So buzz mode, you get a bit more oomph. Neutrino. Oh, that's my the neutrino must be what you get when you skim a bullet. Is that right? Yeah. So when you fill your so what? The neutrino. Oh, it must level me up, I guess. That's what it does. Kogo Sega, good evening. Dean Campbell. Don't know, to be honest, I was deep into Battle Grey on PS4. And I picked up Shiburi Revisited. Wow. Yeah, not surprised. What a game. They've kept that pretty faithful to the arcade, I understand, and I think there's even all the extra options you get on the Saturn version as well, aren't there? Like pink ball and things like that. You know, you can change everything on that game. Things like the speed of the bullets and the colour of your ship and all that kind of stuff. It's fun. Amazing game. Very Ikaruga that, but yeah, there's a lot of similarities, aren't there? Stylistically. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Forgive me for thinking I was playing this on very difficult. I kind of feel that sort of dodging, you need to play this game a lot to get good at that kind of dodging, because it's quite specific. You've got to, I reckon, ideally with this game, the monitor would be, because you spend most of the time down the bottom of the screen on this game, because of the sheer amount of bullets coming from the top, you're not going to be up there, which is where I'm actually able to see the craft. I'm looking down there, it's not entirely easy. Minor. So this is easy as well. It didn't make much of an impact on the last level. But thoroughly enjoying it. I mean, that looks like a Karuga, doesn't it? Those orbs there with the force field. Oh, I mean, it's a Naomi game. I don't know whether there was any kind of, you know, licensing in a broad sense of the word of content within the kind of game, you know, within the family of games. This was, oh, I think I will continue here. Really do very well there. A bit more practice needed. In Canberra, I picked up a Dangan Fever PC. What happened there? Dangan PCB. Nice. That is one of the classic cave games, that one. Very, very nice. Hope you got the volume that turned up suitably loud on that game. It's manic, isn't it, Dangan? I've heard that they're bringing a Dangan port to the PS4 and Switch. I could be completely wrong. I'm sure I read that on the Shoot 'em Up forum. Dangan's a game that really needs to be in everyone's collection, on at least on MAME or something, because it's so playable. What made you get that? Did you find it on like Yahoo auctions or something? Was it a friend? Still stuck in customs, though it's actually live. I like it. In situ, yeah, customs. Ouch. Yeah. Because these days, I'm finding sellers do not want to, especially in the EU, they're very, very strict at EU border on all imports. So people are saying, no, I'm not going to mark it down because the government are going to come after me. This is where over in Germany or whatever. So people have been very careful and conscientious about declaring the real value of these boards. Of course, you get to HMRC and they take 20%, which is what the prevailing VAT rate is. It's basically like you've gone into a shop and bought Dangan Fever from a retailer. Let's just assume that retailer is a high street retailer and isn't offering grey market service. That's basically the kind of price you're paying. He says with no authority whatsoever. Oh my goodness me. I've got... Oh God, no. Not fun. Not a lot happens, does it, when I loose that off? Is it because I haven't got much neutrino? I know why I'm messing that up. Because a neutrino is like a shield. I'm expecting it to kind of send the kind of smart bomb into it. No way am I going to get through this. Holy crap. Yeah, pretty hyped. So would I be. Ever thought about getting a Naomi? I don't know what your cab is. I don't think it's just the Naomi, is it? But have you ever thought about getting a Naomi motherboard system? I think it's compatible with most. It could not be because it's obviously a 30 kilohertz monitor or something like that. But I know it's not compatible with all arcade cabinets. I know that for sure. But oh God, if I was after a cab, I would get a Naomi. The sheer versatility of it. Oh man. Too bad, eh? Too bad. Not going to continue there. See if there's any more options available. I know there's like some kind of battle mode on the PlayStation 2 version, but not on this version. Yahoo, nice. Bit the bullet. Excellent. Is that your... What number cave board is that? You're already a arcade gamer. Slippery slope, guys. Fine cave game. I'll have one more of these. A bit closer as well. You're going to be investing in one of those acrylic PCB cave protectors. Although I'm sure they don't make them for Dangan because it's an irregular sized one. Anyway. That level's... You know what? Even this Namco joystick isn't quite... I'll tell you what, there's a good flipping heck. I'd say 8. I haven't got measuring. Obviously, I haven't got a tape measure, but there's a good wobble on that. You don't want wobble on a joystick. Dead zone. Not on a game like this. You want absolute response. So I guess to train your brain into that wobble, get your wrist in gear. As you were saying, I think it was you, or was it John Zoney was saying the wobble. That's the wobble. That's the thing you have to do. Get used to it. Yeah, blast cab. It's tri-sync. Nice. You can hook up a Naomi, but that would be JVS. Okay, JVS. Naomi's pretty cool. It's a mod you can load ROMs into the system. Absolutely. What an amazing system. Yeah, it's quite easy to sort of tilt the monitor around, isn't it, on the Naomi? It's like easier than some, that's what I've heard. How about the blast? What have you got? I seem to remember asking you this question, damn it, and you've either got 2 cabs or you've got a tape cab, and it's sort of obvious that it's tape. I certainly would assume that your blast is in tape mode if you're trying Dangan. Do remind me if you have a dedicated tape cabinet. It's a highly desirable state of affairs. But I heard the Naomi is quite straightforward to take out. Another reason why it's good. Get your PCBs in 4-stack boxes. 4-stack. Is that cardboard or some kind of slightly material? Silica gel. Okay. Or to be normal. Does that indicate that I actually did something good on the last level? Not on easy mode. I absolutely love this, I tell you what. I really like this game. I just feel like carrying on playing it, to be honest. I know it to make the most interesting stream, but I'm not expecting anyone to hang around. But yeah, it's got that addictive factor to it, this game. It's because when you die, you know that you died because you fucked up, not that it was particularly possible or anything. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Bear with me. Right, I just tilted my game's monitor towards me, so I've got a bit more of a going on. Both Tate's Blast City and New Astro double Tate. You probably said that before as well. Probably is equally impressed at that point. Right, Astro, nice. sure sticking around the middle of the screen is the absolute best thing to do there. Great looking game. It's awesome on the stream. Thank you. I wasn't really playing around with settings. I was playing around with the fact that I'd messed up my settings earlier. I was trying to resize an image, like that one of the building in the corner. I clicked on the wrong option on OBS and it resized my entire stream, which was a fucking pain in the arse because it put everything out. It took me 10 minutes or so just to realise that if I resize my canvas, resized my canvas back to 1080p, that it sorted everything out. But 10 minutes, I was a bit lost before I started this stream. It's good that it is good. About that. Good. Hey, one, it's not actually it's rocky. It's a fantastic game, isn't it? It's just so nice to play this one. And Shikigami no Shiro is awesome as well, and I'm looking forward to playing that. But I'm in no hurry to put this one down. To be honest, I think utterly satisfying. Look at those explosions. Absolutely brilliant. I definitely think this is more challenging than, at least earlier on, than, my goodness me. Oh, so I actually got something out of that bomb. This is much more challenging than Trigger Heart I was playing the other night. That's a little bit slower than this. This is pure bullet hell, isn't it? I'm going to continue. What do you guys think about continuing? I seem to have some kind of compulsive issue with continuing because I'm always talking about it when I'm streaming. It's an issue that you come up against when you're making a video. It's, how much gameplay you think is the right amount of gameplay. You don't want to just play one level and then die. Feel like there's hardly any point making a video if you only show one level, but you also don't want to ruin the game by sticking in continue on. Unless of course that's the last time you ever want to play it. The best time to do a stream to sell the game. I've done that once or twice. By the way, there's no skill involved in moving through those round bullets. Complete luck. Complete and utter luck. Here we go. Right, it's fine. I tell you what. Oh my goodness. See what kind of bullet dodging is needed with. There's no way I can avoid that, so it's not bombing. Work out what kind of dodging is needed because the bullets are coming down really fast. Whether it's one of those little movements to try and work out if you're going to get hit or not, those sort of tap tap tap. Whether that's really just a complete waste of time. I'm trying to work it out. It's really important. Oh, something happened there. That was good, whatever that was. I haven't overplayed these games at all. That's my stream's first 4 stages. That's my stream's first. Excuse my slowness, Dean. You might have to re-comment on that. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Those little borders those guys have got. Curve. I don't think I've ever played this level. So I have not ever exploited this game's continue mode. and I very rarely play this game. I mean, this game looks a lot like Ikaruga. That's the main conclusion from tonight. And why not? Why not? I think that would have killed me. Sweet. The thing is, you can clearly, it's clearly one of those games that has incredible. That is a total rip-off of the first level of Ikaruga. This, no continues. No continues. Yeah. Is that your general approach to gaming? That is the approach. Right approach to getting the most out of your games. It's just like a no chance in hell I was going to avoid those with any skill. Luck. Elephant shape. I don't know if there's any rational way through these bullets if you're not. If you've got slow down, you can probably manage it, but I don't think. I'm told there are 7 levels in this game. I think we're only on level 4, are we? It's only 4, maybe 3. I think it's 4 though. Oh, I'm glad I gave myself 5 lives. This game would be no fun at all with 3 lives. Nice. I know I'm going to speak too soon by saying this, but this boss is easier than most of the last level. So this bit won't be. But this is reasonable, this type of bullet speed. It's down. Oh, so when you say no continues, does that apply to all of your shooting games or just like the arcade ones or ones that you have a particular passion for not ruining? There's some games that I don't care. I don't really care about how many times I continue, but the best of the best are the ones that you don't want to. Realising I'm asking a lot of questions of you, Dean. That's like probably just quite into sort of relaxing your arm at this point. Typing answers. Nice boss there. Reminds me of that one in that game called Wraith Force with the old wings, webbed wings. Gorgeous perspective. A couple of games that I got for the 360. At the time, I was quite into them a little bit like this. And that was Bullet Soul and on memory, S Chatos. And I initially quite liked them. They both have some similarities. This Yeah, 1cc or go home. That's the way to approach these games. The passion of 1ccing. That is obviously the absolute goal, isn't it? Oh, my God. I knew that was going to happen. Well, I did know that was going to happen. I was just saying that. I did know that was going to happen because there's little Einstein with his party hair. There was no way I was going to get out of that. Game over. No continues ever. Ever. So, time has come. Have a little commercial break while we switch the games over. I'm just going to play something that you may have seen before. I'll be back in 2 minutes when I have tended to my Dreamcast. Okay, we're almost back with the action. Shikigami no Shiro 2. Okay, let's hope there's some audio. Let's... Oh yeah, I'm good. Not sure about the. I think B's okay. Should work. So we got loads of. We got tons of gameplay options on this version. You're definitely a masochist, Dean. But then we all are. I think people that like shooting games are masochists anyway. Because you're playing a game that you get shat on. And the only time you don't get shat on is when you 1cc it. So you've got a very narrow margin between success and failure. And in that small margin, we dodge. And we make our valiant attempts. So you've got some... I don't know why there's no music at this stage. Hopefully I've not disabled the music. Go for normal. Normal game. And then original music. What's that? Oh, normal mode, okay. I don't know what on or off is. Stick with normal mode. Fantastic characters in this game. And like Psyvariar 2, there is a sort of buzz system, as you could call it. So it looks like you have two options of your special move, and I couldn't work out what the difference was between them. But yeah, if you hold down your shot, you do that kind of charge move, and then you can potentially move your charge shot around. Let me just start there. Maybe I left cutscenes on. Maybe I'll put that on and off thing. Okay. So hold down fire. You bring your avatar up. In this case, there's really nothing to do when your avatar comes up. I would say that music is totally inadequate. Is that better? Yeah, it's better. A bit fuzzy, the sound on this game. Okay. Get to it. So there's your... slightly bizarre looking sprites on this game. I think when the move was made to 525p, I don't think people knew what to do with all those extra pixels. I think it was really obvious when you had 240p what to do. And I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I'm getting drowning me out a little bit in my own ears. I think that's about right. And you get these peculiar designs, don't you, in these games? Like the backgrounds look incredible because you don't really need amazing pixel design on backgrounds, but you look at some of these characters. Is that smiling? It's like a four-eyed smiling cow's face. There's just not enough detail to give it any real. You know, the texture is very, very basic. What I'm doing right. Start firing a normal weapon. I'd be quite keen to know how to pick those up. Holding my fire button down doesn't seem to do it. That is caning it. Oh, there you go. Holding it down. That was very straightforward. Comments currently running about an hour behind. Pretty sure Eschatos got a PS4 release. Yeah, there's a little bit. I don't know. Felt that the game was building up to something. I mean, the levels were quite nice in terms of the backgrounds and whatnot. And there was this, I think it was a map or something, there was a sense that you knew you were kind of progressing and there were quite a lot of levels, but something about that game that I felt was really unsatisfying. I think it felt like the background was just sort of doing its own thing. You know what I mean? I mean, the background here is doing its own thing, but it feels part of the story. The background, that is, it feels like it's a part of the scene you're in. In some games it felt like the action and the scene behind is just completely unrelated. And of course with these games, this one in particular, there is no ground. Oh no, why did I do that? There's no ground enemies. So right, let's get back to the comments. I bought Shikigami on GameCube when it came out from Asia. It came with a purple 12 pads. Presumably a plastic one. Maybe you went for one of those fabric toys. If you see a 1cc, they don't realise the amount of hours and deaths that went into it. All those viewers of 1cc videos. 3 minutes of video watching represents that person's year. Yeah. Every game is potentially a 1cc. got to think. That's what you've got to think. And that's not even saying that in passing. You have to think that you are playing a 1cc game, otherwise why would you bother? And if that's why you're playing it, then it goes without saying that every game you play is a 1cc game, unless you think can't be asked. I question why you would be playing it. They reckon the average time for a cave 1cc is 70 to 100 hours, as in practice. Pick up Shikigami on GameCube. Nice. Another crab boss. Top score. Yet. I tried to 1cc Escaluda on PGM. It's meant to be the easiest cave shooter. I think it is. It's definitely the easier than some. I can't manage 1cc other stage 5 boss can be a nightmare. Oh, Escaluda. Nice one, guys. I'll stick that in. Stick that in, as they say. Escaluda, I've got that on the PGM. I'd say for my money, Psyvariar any day of the week over this. This is still good, don't get me wrong. And the characters and, you know, general playability of this game is excellent as well. And absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely no criticism of it, but I think Psyvariar for me has it because it is so epic, so epically difficult. And music isn't amazing on this either, is it? Too many crab enemies. Well, excuse me. What was that? No, I've always enjoyed looking at the different characters in this game, and the characters are really nicely drawn. I think if the same degree of care had gone into drawing the enemy as the characters themselves, it would look unbelievably good. But look at that boss. I mean, you see some of the textures on that guy's arms. It's like it's really basic, a really bad look. It's not even bloody anti-aliased, isn't it? It's fuzzy. It's actually shit. It's proper shit. And if you look at your character, more or less, you know, more or less drawn to the pixel. They probably had a lot of these to animate, you know, it wasn't a priority, was it? But bullets are good. I mean, it plays really well. So, not really doing a review. Oh, it's a nice one. Nice effect as well. Lovely shrapnel, sort of effects that are very... Oh, excuse me. VFX effects are nice in this game. And the explosions as well. It's not quite as epic as Psyvariar, but close. Certainly close. And this was Alpha Systems, wasn't it? Alpha System. Escaluda. Looks awesome, plays awesome. Escaluda was kind of Esperade sequel, wasn't it? I remember. Esperade looked nothing like either of its sequels. Funny one, that. Obviously a very early cave game. Not the earliest, but... Oh, clicking. I'm sure there's stuff that I'm not doing on this game. I'm not really paying attention, which I should be. Pay attention. When I say stuff that I should be doing, I mean sort of technique more than collecting stuff or something else. I think it's just the anti-aliasing I object to. I don't object to it. I don't object to anything on screen at the moment. It looks amazing. The water, the background, characters, scene. Everything on screen now looks just right. Just when they go for a big lazy texture on an enemy, I'd rather it was just really low res, you know, and they just went for something really blocky looking, but sharp, you know, lack of sharpness. Really yawning. I'm really enjoying playing these games, I have to say. It's an extremely therapeutic game to play, this one and the other one. And to be in good company, like-minded, shoot-'em-up fans. A pleasant way to spend an evening. Doing this time. Yeah. I went on stream tonight, basically, just to play. So, I'm actually going to probably play this a few more times. Get my... I need a coffee machine in this game. You know what the good news is? I think I might get one for Christmas. Esbraid, got to be one of my faves. You know, I had the PCB of that. I bought it off one of my oldest YouTube buddies, Alex Gamer. And I sold it after about a year. To be quite honest, I don't really know why. I don't really know why I sold that one. I sell a cave game as well. I have this policy that the cave games are so expensive that in order to justify buying a new cave game, I have to sell something. That's what I usually do. So, oh my goodness, that wasn't clever. So I think I must have sold it in order to buy something that was slightly more appealing to me at the time. Amateurish. I'm going to have one more continue, then I'm going to start again with a different player ability. This game is too good not to play through a few times. Unlike Psyvariar, I get the feeling that your hitbox is slightly bigger than 1 pixel. You do have like energy lives. That's a gorgeous background. That I love the transparency. Okay, it's telling me to do something here. Don't know what. Need to do that. Bonus potential. They're telling me to do like lines or something. But it's basically saying that the red ones are indestructible. Shikigami 1 was low res. Made it look Espadride a bit, okay. Shikigami 1. Should really look that one out. Never knew about Psyvariar. I have to pick that one up 100%. Yeah, nice. Absolutely brilliant game. The sequel, that is. I can't vouch for the first one. I seem to remember it being quite good on the PlayStation, but I just can't vouch for it because it's been a long time. So I'm going to play an extreme game with the sound effects. I'm going to go for... I like The Witch. I've always been fond of this character's fire, but and the shield is quite useful. I think that meow would piss people off. So it's going to be him or her. Go for The Witch. Let's see how manic the game is now. Nice. I like the angled fire. I like that a lot. Weird. So that is like an aimed bomb. Completely changes the game dynamic, that does. It's got a bit of longevity though, the aimed bomb, so it takes a while to actually aim it. You get a bit of bang for your buck. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the extra bullets. No cancelling bullets either. There's a little bit of in the normal version, as in you can shoot the bullets. I think that's another thing I didn't like about Bullet Soul on the 360 was the like bullet killing, whatever they called it, bullet killing or something, which was when you kill an enemy or when you fulfill certain whatever, when you shoot something, bullets just disappear, which is nice and all that, but this an unnecessary innovation, really. I know bullets disappear on certain cave games, don't they? Mushihime Sama does that. When you kill significantly large enemies. Oh god, I'm trying to force it. I like this character. That was easy-ish. Oh. Tell you what, there's ever so slightly like what's that game called? That cave one, that cave game called with the Edo era shooter. What's that one called? The Edo era bloke shooter. That's obviously got an aimed bomb, a bit like that. This character, but presumably no way to continue on that. I think I might play the original mode with a different character. I quite like the extreme game. I'm going to go with the original. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go on freezy mode then. That would have been an interesting one. I'm going to go back. I don't go with easy mode. It's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it? I'll go for normal mode. I'll go for this dude. Yuwangi. Thank you, John Zoney. Crikey, you pay more attention than I am. Yeah. Yeah, it reminded me of Guwangi, that mechanic, but not quite as well done as Guwangi. I think your character keeps walking, doesn't it? He or she keeps walking when you're doing the sort of homing fire, which makes it a little bit better because you can still keep an eye on avoiding bullets. Slightly strange power of this one, isn't it? General electricity field. Quite a nice neutral one actually. No sort of fancy footwork on that, just a basic attack. Yeah, quite handy. Also not distracting. One of the best things, you can't mistake any of them bullets. Yeah, not the greatest fan of bullets cancelling games like Futari or Seidajo. I'm old school for Diojo and Mushi. Diojo. What's your favourite Dodonpachi game? I looked at the shoot 'em up forum rankings and Diojo seems to come out pretty higher than Dodonpachi anyway. For various reasons. I mean, mainly people voting for it, but I think people like the hypers and they like the more advanced chaining and scoring and a few tweaks. And it's really difficult to keep the meter high on Dodonpachi because it goes down too quick. Things like that. What my answer to that question, you could probably you could probably predict my answer to what my favourite Dodonpachi game in the series is, because I would not have bought the arcade board had it not been my favourite in the series. It has to be Dodonpachi. I think it for me delivers the biggest kind of combination of frantic gameplay, not dissimilar to Dangan, and yeah, I think it's started to introduce some of those big round bullets towards the latter levels, so not devoid of interesting bullet patterns. I know Diojo has got you could say more elaborate bullet patterns, say slightly prettier bullet patterns. Dodonpachi from John Zoni and Diojo Black Label from Dean. Both games I have on arcade. Very pleased. I feel pleased about having both of them on PCV. Not too pleased. A little bit pleased. Yeah, Diojo Black Label, because it's got the second loop, hasn't it? I don't know what major changes were made. Feeling like entering another predictive text jungle. We could maybe summarise the major differences. The lazy so-and-sos like me who can't bother to look them up. And I did look them up once, see, when I bought the game. Dodonpachi is awesome. I love the PCB. That first stage music does my head in. Yeah, it's not the third stage is really good music on that. Funny how music can put you off a game, isn't it? I mean, Dangan, the music is quite out there. It wouldn't be to everybody's taste. Obviously, it totally fits the sort of styling and theme of the game. Yeah, but yeah, it would put some people off, I reckon. Dangan. Some people just say, I don't like disco music. Whatever. Oh, quite like that, didn't it? Language. One more game on Manic, I think. Another poorly drawn right there. I won a trophy at a gaming event once, scoring highest at Dodonpachi. Nice. Felt scrub, but I knew a few tricks. Nice. Dodonpachi gaming event. Excellent. I don't think Cave did any games to the Dreamcast, did they? As far as I remember. Cave, no. Completely the wrong. Talking CPS2 kind of time scale, aren't we? 2003, 2004. What were Cave making then? Barra? Mishihime Sama? Whatever reason, they weren't going to convert any of their games to the Dreamcast. The home console market was of absolutely zero interest to Cave. Funny thought though, isn't it? I thought the Dreamcast could probably do justice. If it can do justice to a CPS2 game like Mars Matrix, it could do justice to certainly a few of those Cave games. Here's me. This character's quite That is not particularly easy to use, that thing. It slows you right down. It doesn't cancel bullets. And you have to be like lingering around to use it, I think close to what you want to kill. You don't really want that. You don't want to have to be on top of something. Not on this mode anyway. Certainly. If it cancelled bullets, I'd say this would be a winner, this weapon. It'd probably make the game too easy. I'm enjoying it though, don't get me wrong. Loving it, in fact. I like the main fire of this character so much that I'm prepared to those sort of secondary shots are pretty hardcore. Yeah. You're told? Bad. That's the way. That rock track. They're all kind of guitar-y, aren't they, on Dodonpachi? It's a bit jarring. I totally know what you mean. And I was considering not buying it for quite a while. But well, I've got it on the PlayStation. I really need another. Oh, that was stupid. I really need an arcade board of that. But I ended up saying, yes, I do actually. Wow. So tell us more about this gaming event then, John Zaney. Is it Arcade Club Berry or simply somewhere with a few cabinets? Presumably not just shoot 'em up games, I'm imagining. There was an arcade event. You have to be talking, for it to be worth anyone's while, there for it to be at least 5 or 6 machines running, I would imagine. Unless it was a real small scale collector's event. I mean, that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? A collector's event. Bring your PCBs along. That would be bloody fantastic. One game I would love to play is Arcadia. NMK game. I know someone with that game. It's actually in London. Do something about that. continue. Hey, this on Wii. Halo Gaming, good evening, sir. So, let's just get this straight so we can be absolutely up to speed with everything. Good evening, Dazza. Halo Gaming, the new moniker. I didn't think I was taking the piss too much. It was more the sarcasm of playing stupid, which I enjoy doing. But yeah, welcome. Dodonpachi is pick up. It's a winner, isn't it, Dodonpachi? So that weapon is particularly useless against. There you go. So yeah, no more cheating fanatics joining the stream. Yeah, so tell us about this gaming event, Gunzoni. Interested to hear about that. Last time I played an arcade machine in public, funnily enough, there is an arcade locally where I live in London, and it's funny enough, it's a Japanese arcade, but funny enough, he doesn't have that many shooting games. He has one shooting game, which is it's the machine is it's a Toto Vulix, so it's a Vulix version of Akai Katana. And it's funny because it's got lag on it. It's unfortunate because it's an absolutely gorgeous machine he's got. And it's nothing to do with the machine, obviously, or it's to do with the software, which is running. It's an official platform. It's a Taito. I forget what the platform's called anyway. Someone on this stream will probably know it. It's a platform that you can also play like amazing Citus Skane shoot 'em up called oh god, I can't remember what that's called now. Too many games. There's not Mars Matrix. It's called something like Mars Matrix. It's a double-barreled name. Shmup Room. Shmup Room. Is that a Cool. Yeah, check out your channel, Dean. If you've got some machines and some shooting games, I love it. You can see a cab in action. That is a nice effect, is it not? Got clipped. Get some value for money out of this thing. I mean, that looks bloody awesome, I have to say. Is it effective? Not really. All said and done. All talk and no trousers, that. I'm just going to choose a different character. I haven't subbed yet, Dean. I hardly ever watch YouTube videos. I'll tell you what YouTube videos I do watch. I watch professional slapping. I can't get enough of professional slapping videos. And roller coasters as well. Roller coasters and slapping. Pretty much. But no, we'll definitely check your channel out. Sorry to not have made any effort to do so. don't know, let's go for a good character. I like this character. Don't know what this brown option is, but I quite like the look of that. Look at that. Be in the clique. Oh, I left the old cutscenes on. And that is a particularly nice weapon. This is more like it. Recommended character choice. Have to excuse the cat noises. Anyone else have a cat? It's be quite a common pet. That's almost a bit too easy, this, isn't it? Dreamcast. Gotta shoot. Have a good one. See you later, Caroline. We just found Shmup and subs. Ah, so yours is called Shmup. Okay, nice. Shmup. I'm not going to forget that. Yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do it, Dean. You're always checking out these videos, so the least I can do. And I'll enjoy them as well. But I do watch predominantly flapping videos and roller coasters. And the odd live stream. Oh, crap. Have I played all the Dreamcast shooters now? I'm just trying to think. Gunbird 2, I haven't played that. Gunbird 1, got rid of that one. With a bit of practice, I might play something like Star Lancer, which is an absolutely incredible space exploration shooting game. The Dreamcast got some spectacular games on it, so I think I'll put a bit of practice into Star Lancer. You can't just pick that one up. Feels like a completely different game with this character. You get the best of both worlds, don't you? You get the shield, you get the vaguely special weapon. Everything. No cat, but your dog's watching. Fantastic. I must have played this boss at least 5 times tonight. So. Bullet cancelling. That is not worth doing on this level. Not when you've got such adequate protection. Gunbird 2 is a big improvement over 1. Yeah, Gunbird 2 is fantastic. Oh, the Psycho games were there on the... There was Zero Gunner 2, wasn't there? That was Psycho. Yeah, not quite as much Psycho action as the Saturn. Am I right in saying you get a Gunbird for the Saturn? Gunbird 2 is Dreamcast, is that it? bit fiddly, that weapon. I'll take this character's overall firing ability over many of the other ones. I'm doing something wrong there. But that's like a shield. That's what that is. Oh, something was happening there. I was collecting something. Something going on. It's a big bonus. Big bonus was being gathered. Oh, what was that? There as well. Oh, I was collecting. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, a bit slow off the old mark there, but I was collecting bullets. What I was doing? Okay. Bloody hell! Got to try and do that again. That was cool. Got to try and do that again. High risk. Very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. Great, great character. You got any older PCBs like Dragon Spirit or Dragon Saber? No. The oldest PCB I've got is the oldest PCB I've got at the moment, I think, is what's it called? Arm Death. It's a bootleg, but it's a good bootleg, as in everything works goody boo. But because I got Dodon Patchy, I don't have space to put Arm Death in my PCB collection, so I'm thinking of selling it. So let me know if you're interested. Probably aren't, but plus I got it on a PlayStation 4 and the PC Engine. Yeah, I can't. It's a double layer PCB, like meaty, so it takes up a lot of room. The width. But no, I really wanted to get a Mega Fighter, one of those old shooting games. Yeah, what about you? Got any old Mobile Light Force? That was it, yeah. Got any old PCBs? I had a few IRM games. I have had a few 80s games, and my Toplan games are a bit ancient. Some of them are about 1991 or 2 or something. Tatsujin. Had Tatsujin at one stage. Had quite a few Toplan games. Had Vimana. That one that everybody always says looks amazing. I didn't play that well. I forget what it's called now. Didn't Gunbird 1 have absolutely terrible characters? I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, that was ridiculous. Going up that place. Thinking. What was I thinking there as well? It's a bit simple. I do like this boss. Kind of satisfying bullet patterns, if you know what I mean. Not too tricky to avoid. Oh. One more, continue, here we go. Last one, I think. Be close to overdoing this game a bit. So yeah, last one. Try not to die. Not really, mostly Tokai my oldest, Ramona Tatsuji no Outzone. That's my oldest PCBs of Double Dragon and Gold Max. Classic. Yeah, 80, God, 88? I remember playing those down the arcade. Superb. Silly. Did try. I did try. Outzone. Yeah, lovely. Nice. Hey, I think I will we call it a day there. Thank you very much for watching. John Zoney, Dean. I don't think anyone else is watching. Thank you both. It's good chatting. And Dean, I'll check out your channel. I'll check it out now, in fact. And great, yeah. Good week, both of you. See you again.